Why must we fear any foe? Why? Look at what is happening. Guys, this is the TEF. The TEF tomorrow will not be different from what we are standing on today. Let's do it.
All Black Stars arise. Be ruthless and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say that.
Ebusia Mamina Akwaba Edeba TRK Sports GH. Welcome all of you to my channel TRK Sports GH. If today happen to be the first time that you are watching us, if not subscribed, please do us a favor like a flavor and subscribe to our channel TRK Sports GH. When you finish, then you share. As I always say, be the first to watch, be the first to share, be the first to comment, and be the first to like. The name still remains Atajambra. You can always call me the Royal King. Today, we're going to talk about what is happening to our sportsmen abroad, our sportsmen in general. I'm talking about the boxers, the footballers, and the UFCs and athletes and those guys out there. As today I was doing my usual reading, I opened this Ghana website and I saw this disturbing story of our brother from Nigeria, Israel Adesanya. And it states that trouble for Nigeria UFC fighter Israel Adesanya as ex-girlfriend demands half of his worth. So I developed interest and decided to read the story and find out what is going on to our sportsmen. I realized the girlfriend, who is called Charlotte, is Oyibo. So I want us to read it together, okay? So that we all know what is going on. I just don't want to tell you by what I've said. I want to read with you. It says that Nigerian Ultimate Fighting champion UFC fighter Israel Adesanya could be embroiled in a protracted illegal battle as his former girlfriend Charlotte Podro is reportedly demanding half of his net worth following their separation. According to report, Charlotte Podro is seeking half of the properties and finances of Israel Adesanya on grounds that despite not being married, they dated for a long time. The pending legal battle between Adesanya and his ex-girlfriend, was disclosed by fellow UFC fighter Sean O'Malley on his podcast. O'Malley was furious that Podro, who was not married to Adesanya, wanted to get half of the UFC fighter's worth. On his podcast, he said, "They are not married, right? They were never married. I didn't believe it. She want half of his, they use, SH, something. Then I continue to read that, I mean, it's hard to say, who knows, maybe if they were together for 15 years. Since the beginning, and she didn't work because she was constantly making him foot massage and at the gym doing all his stuff for him. Podro is a real estate agent from New Zealand based in Auckland. Israel Adesanya is the current UFC middleweight champion and one of the highest paid mixed martial artists in the world. I don't know how their relationship was ever. Because I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. But to want half of his wealth, but he used SH something. To want half of what he's gone out there and done is absolutely ridiculous. This is what O'Malley said on his podcast. And I am interested in this very story because I've realized that most African sportsmen, when they go out there, they make a lot of money, they want to take Oyibo. That is where my interest is. I ask myself, why Oyibo? And I also have answers for that. But there is a saying in my language, in Ghanaian language, said, it means that the one who is following you, the one who is behind, learn the working skills of the one who is leading or who's paving the way. I mean, that is literally or direct translation. This thing, this issue has happened to a lot of sportsmen before. Talking about Ebwe, I'm talking about, guys called Kingsley Sappho. He has even been in jail because of a woman or a girlfriend before. I also know of one Bonsu guy who used to play for Asante Kotoko, and he went to Sweden, and he was also in jail for a short term. Then even Thomas Partey also experienced some recently, but he was lucky enough. He was very lucky. So the question is, what is going on? Recently, Hakimi, the PSG player from Morocco, also was hit with another court case with Oyibo girlfriend, or Oyibo wife, Oyibo wife. And he was very smart for what he did. I don't even know when they demand for the properties, they demand equally, half. Meanwhile, you go out there and you kill yourself out there, you go get hit. You go get hit. Look at this Israel Adesanya. I watched one of his fights. They beat him up and he was saying it, I'm ready to die if this is what has to take me out. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die. He was ready to die. He was bathed with blood, hitting his eyes and all part of his body, oozing with blood. And at the end of the day, you want half of his properties? My goodness, what is going on to our brothers? What is going on? I don't want to sound, I would say, like racist, honest. That's why I don't want to use white or black. But why Oyibo? Why? All of us, when they get a little money, I have a friend in the United States, he told me, maybe many interest in black, so meanwhile you are a Ghanaian, you are black. Why? What is so special about Oyibo that our ladies back home don't have? And one thing that I've realized is that our ladies back home, most of them, especially those who call themselves celebrities of today, I don't know what they are celebrating, the celebrities of today. If you open, I don't even know how to translate it into English. If you dare to go run after one, you are doomed. Why? Because all the family problems will be on you. Because if you are not lucky, they will take you to all the shrines in Africa to make sure you become their puppet. Some of them, I'm not saying all, some of them. So don't get me wrong. So some of these guys, when they realize what is going on, then they are scared. They want to take Oyibo. But Oyibos too, they have their nice way of getting your properties from you. They'll take it to court and they will have lawyers who are ready to suck it out from you. I just pray that Israel Adesanya, this will not end up anywhere because he also got money. He may have good lawyers to defend him because his managers and staff, they also have good lawyers, They're going to fight. They're not going to let this go, But I still don't understand why we come here, we make a little money. It is only Oyibo that we want to marry. The sportsmen, they all go for Oyibo, they all go for white girlfriends, they all go for... Recently, we heard of Christian Achu after his death. May his soul rest in peace. We heard of, just a little rumor, but that one is rumor. That he was having problem with his wife and stuff. And every marriages have problem. Every marriages will have problem in it. All right? No condition is permanent. Sometimes it might be ups and downs. It depends on how you want to solve it. But if you have a wife, recently we talked about, Michael and I, we talked about this issue. If you have a wife and little thing she want to take you to court to take all your properties from you, then that is not a good woman. Every little thing she want to threaten you that if you dare, I'm going to teach you where the power lies. She's not a good woman. If today happened to be the first time that you are watching, as I said before, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. But I will still ask that question. I want you to answer. Why? Why do our sportsmen always want to go for Oyibo when they get money? Why do our sportsmen always want to go for Oyibo when they get money? We have sportsmen, great ones who are married to Africans. You know, Oponwia, you know, we have Abedi Pele is married to Ghanaian, Tony Bafo married to Ghanaian, you know, Osei Kufuor married to Ghanaian, you know, Dede Ayew, Jordan Ayew, they are married to Ghanaian, Stephen Appiah married to Ghanaian. So, where from this Oyibo party? You were lucky, you got away with it. A word to a wise is enough. It's up to you to decide. But Israel Adesanya's case is very pathetic. It's very disturbing because a fighter of such, if you begin to have such court issues, maybe if you are not strong enough here, it's going to affect you. I know Israel, if you are watching me, I know Israel is very strong up here, very, very strong up here, and he's very strong here. Very strong-hearted person. And he's not going to let this affect him in any way. So Israel, we wish you the best. We want you to keep on fighting hard. Keep on, you know, when it's time for you to retire, you retire. And come and have a rest back home. The name is Adesanya. Subscribe, like, and share. I'm out.